Welcome to our heat map tutorial series. Let's take a look at the movement heat map in Mouseflow and the things you can do with it. Inside the app, click on heat maps and then click on movement. Once there, just select the page to start your analysis. Once you open up the movement heat map in Mouseflow, you're going to be immediately drawn to it because it's the most colorful heat map there is. It actually looks like a party. But before we delve into the movement heat map, let's just refresh what are the things that we have in front of us. So at the top of the screen, you're going to have a drawer or a drop-down menu with a search bar and all of the pages that you have heat maps for. Next, you have the number of views and the number of clicks that the page has gotten, and some opacity and intensity controls to actually look at your page differently and maybe highlight patterns that otherwise wouldn't be visible because of the sheer volume of movement it has or click it has. Then, where it says movement, you see that you have a drop-down menu with all of the heat map types that Mouseflow offers. Now, this is the easiest way to navigate through heat maps without actually never leaving the heat map engine or the heat map theater. You don't actually have to go back to the heat map list to go through the process of opening up each of the tabs. So make sure that you keep this in mind as you're doing your analysis because it will help you move faster and get to insights quicker. Next up, you have the different devices for which we have movement heat maps for. In this case, tablet and phone are not available. And then you have the date picker. Now, the date picker again is important because if you're doing some sort of testing or maybe you launched a new iteration of a page and you're not doing A/B testing or split testing, then this will be the way to assess whether the changes you made in the page are actually having an impact on its performance. Moving on, as you scroll through the page, you're going to see how different sections light up. Now, the key here is to try to identify different behavioral patterns or movement patterns that your visitors or users have done on the page in question. Now, this is the way to get to insights to improve your structure and to improve your website experience. If you spot a pattern, or maybe you see that some of the words are getting more heat than others, maybe it's worth thinking about placing an element there, a button, a click, or something to improve the click-through rate on the page so that you can get your users to where they want to go. As you keep scrolling through, please bear in mind that the idea behind the movement heat maps, as colorful as they are, is to spot out different patterns of movement and behavior. And after you've done your analysis, keep notes and then come up with new hypotheses that could improve the page's performance. So that's it for the movement heat map, and I'll see you on the rest of the videos where we'll cover attention, scroll, and our live heat map feature, as well as our geo heat map.